At age of 35, I decided that I want to change my life. I want to change everything about my life. I did not like the life that I had. I did not like my job. I hated everything about it. I knew the life could be bigger than the life that I was living. And that's when I decided to make a change. In this video, I am going to share what I did and how I changed my life. I am so much happy. I am living my dream life. I'm running my business. I'm literally living somebody's dream life. And I am so grateful every day when I wake up. I thank God for this beautiful life. So I want you to live the same life. I want you to live a fulfilled life. I don't want you to live in a miserable life. We are going to talk about all the steps, all the things that I did, which made me from a miserable person to a much, much happy person. One of the first things that helped me to make the change is to change the mindset. Once I start to believe that I have the power to make the changes, there's nothing in my life is stuck. There's nothing that I cannot change in my life. Once I made that mindset, it made a huge, huge difference. There's nothing that I couldn't change in my life. If I don't like the way that I look, I can change. I can start exercising. If I don't like the job that I have, I realize that I can change. I can look for another job or I can start my business, whatever I want. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is stuck. That mindset made a huge, huge difference. And I know it is a lot for a lot of people to comprehend, but how can you make a change? I have nothing to make a change. I'm living a miserable life and I don't think I can make a change. I'm here to tell you, I was in the same situation. I had a responsibility of a child. I have all the bills to pay. I still made that change because I believe in myself. That is the second point, believing in yourself. I want you to pay attention to this and you're gonna find this. A lot of people actually don't believe in themselves. A lot of people have no confidence. A lot of people suffer with the self-worth issues. And I was one of them. I never believed anything is possible within my reach. I never believed that I can change anything. And once I made that change, wait a second, Ankita, you can believe in yourself. You can make some changes. I truly think you can, and everything changed for me. So if you have this mindset that you don't believe in yourself and you don't think anything that you can change, I'm telling you, you can. And you don't have to start your life from 0 to 100. You can make a small changes and that will make a huge difference. And where this belief comes from? It comes from the action. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. And I was the same. We say a lot of things to ourselves. We say we're going to wake up tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. We're going to go exercise before going to work. After coming back from office, I am going to go for a run. I am going to do this. I am going to do this. And we do nothing. We do nothing. So what we are telling in those moments, we're telling to our brain, hey, don't believe in that. Oh, this Ankita, whatever she's saying, she's not doing it. I used to tell myself every single day after coming back from work, I'm going to go exercise. And I never exercised in my 35 years. Never did. Never. Maybe one or twice. I always had excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, who's going to make dinner? Oh, I don't think I can go now. I have a dinner. No. I never did any of these things that I'm doing it right now. It didn't happen for me overnight. It came from an action, the small tiny actions. So every single thing that I said to myself, I fulfilled that. I said that if I said that, I am going to read one book. I am going to do exercise, even if it is 10 minutes, even if it is 5 minutes. I did it. I did it. It doesn't matter the length. It matters that you took action. And that is huge. It's the biggest thing that you can do. And that's where the belief going to come. It's not going to appear. Don't think that somebody going to tell you, hey, you go, this is a pill, by the way. If you take that pill, the belief, your self-belief going to go to the ceiling. No, nothing like that's going to happen. It's come from your own action. So next time, whatever you're saying to yourself, watch out. Just take a pause. If you're about to say that, you know what, I think I need to lose 10 pounds and tomorrow I'm gonna do diet and I'm gonna do these many steps and I'm gonna look the perfect shape of my life. Then do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Or don't talk about it, just do it. Or make a smaller goal that you think that you can do it. The more action you take, the more belief gonna come, and that is going to change everything. But when you say a lot and you don't do anything, what you're telling your brain that your word doesn't mean anything. Then next time when you tell anything, your brain knows, oh yeah, right. She's not gonna do it. She's just saying it. So your brain doesn't even take it seriously. So you don't take yourself seriously. Another thing that is going to help you a lot, and that is investing in yourself. And I know investing in yourself is going to give you so much reward, so much power that it is unbelievable powerful. So when I knew that I wanted to make a change, first thing I did is start reading books. I read a fuckload of books. Like every single day I read more than 10 pages. Every single day, non-negotiable. If I cannot find a time in the morning, I read it in the evening. If I cannot find the time in the evening, I'll read it in the afternoon. Something, whatever works. I read books because I know how much valuable information they provide me and how they're changing my mindset, how they're helping me to become a better person. But all this thing is happening because I made a decision that I am going to invest in myself. And whatever that is, I say the book is the easiest way that you can make changes to your life. And if you think that you cannot read a book or you cannot find a time, then you have to find a time because nobody is coming to help you. Nobody gonna tell you, okay, read the chapter 15 and this is so and so it stays. If you cannot read the book, maybe listen to audiobook. Whatever works for you, whatever. It doesn't matter. You cannot come up with excuse. And this is the key. No excuses when you want to change your life. And if you think that you don't have time, then start waking up 15 minutes early because you have to change your lifestyle. If you know that in your current life, you don't like the way that you look, you don't like the way that you are living, and you want to make the change, but you're not changing anything, then where the heck the change gonna come? Something needs to be changed. Then start waking up 15 minutes early. And you know, by waking 15 minutes early, that is going to solve a lot of problems. So why wouldn't you not do it? I'm not asking you to wake up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. If you can't do it, it's okay. But wake up early in the morning, a little bit early, so you give yourself some time, some breathing room, rather than waking up to a chaos, so your brain automatically goes to flight or fight mode. And that was me. Every single day when I wake up, 2 words that I always said to myself, oh fuck, I'm late. Oh shit, why I didn't hear the alarm. Those were the 2 words. And how terrible is that? How terrible is that? Now I wake up, the first thing I say is, I am so blessed. I am so grateful and it's amazing. And I'm so looking forward to my morning routine. These are the things that I say to myself. I don't wake up to the chaotic mornings that I used to wake up. But you are the one who is going to make the change because nobody is going to help you if you cannot help yourself. The problem is you don't trust. You try to control everything in your life, and this is where it gets everything wrong because every detail, everything you cannot control. You start implementing few changes in your life and now you're telling me, okay, Ankita, you told me to read, you told me to do this, but nothing is happening in my life. Well, everything will happen if you let go of the control. I always say this, focus on your actions, focus on the daily task, focus on things that you need to do to get the result. But don't worry about the result. Believe in God. Leave things in His hand. But the problem is, a lot of people think that God is some sort of a bad guy in the sky and He's doing bad things. At least for me, I was thinking, oh, God is against Ankita. He wants to put hurdles in her life. Because of Him, I had the miserable life. And no, it's not the case. He is the most kindest, gracious God. He's not want anyone to suffer. But the problem is we don't believe, we don't leave the faith in his hand. We try to control every detail, everything. I'm going to tell you a story. As soon as I quit my job, I had no plan. No plan B. I had a fire inside of me. Enough is enough. I am 35-year-old. I cannot do this. I need to make the change. I cannot do this. I need to make the change. I have my son. My time is ticking. I cannot do this any longer. I need to make change right now. I quit my job with the plan B. And I start posting. I've always been a creative person. And I start posting videos. And all of a sudden, one brand reached out to me. Then the second brand reached out to me. Then the third brand reached out to me. Like, what? Where all these opportunities were coming? Do you think I knew this? Hell no. I had no idea. I had no idea that the brands are going to reach out to me, and they all were paid collaboration. That was an eye-opener for me. In that moment, I realized, wait a second, who am I to control everything? All I can do is control my action. All I can do, wake up early, invest in myself, read books, and make video if that helps. I launched my business all by myself. Nobody has ever done it. I wanted to start a hand-illustrated water bottle business. By the way, which is not related to this video, but I wanted to start that, and I did it. And at that time, everybody told me, oh, it's such a male-dominating category. Why do you want to launch this? Yeah, I know that. No mom ever launched it. No mom ever did that. But I'm going to do it. I believe in myself. And I did it. And I'm successful in it. And this is why I say this. Stop controlling every detail. You cannot control. You have to leave faith in his hand. And he will take care of you. Another thing that is keeping you stuck, and that was at least the case for me, surrounding yourself with the negativity, the type of content that you are watching. When you are making the change in your life, when you are shifting your mindset, remember, it's a very delicate, your brain is very delicate. It absorbs every single information that comes their way. Now, you have to put a filter, but when you are putting a filter in your brain, remember, you are new at this. You are so delicate. So you don't have a full faith in yourself. You are just building it. And along the way, if you start hanging out with negative people, they're going to tell you, oh, you cannot do this. Why are you doing this? All day long, they're going to bitch about something. And then all you know, you are going spiral in the same way. If you watch and read negativity, negative news, negative things, negative whatever that is happening in this world, you are going to consumed by it. And once you are consumed, your energy is gone. Just like that. It's gone. Then you don't have time, you don't have energy to make change in yourself. You have to put a filter in your life. You have to start putting a filter. No, I cannot consume any negative news. I myself is a very sensitive person. So if I watch anything negative, if I hang out with the negative people, it affects me. And I cannot take things out of my brain right away. I cannot do that. If I watch something negative, it's just going to stay and haunt me for at least 2 to 3 days until it's completely gone. It takes time for me. And once I learn about myself, I stop listening to the news. I know it is terrible as happening in the world. I know that, but I don't need to watch it. I don't need to listen to every single thing. I don't need to hang out with the negative people. I know all they're doing is bitching about their own friends. What's the point of hanging out with people? What's the point of hanging out with the negative people? All they do is say negative things. For them, saying good things is about positive thinking. No, it's not. It's not about positive thinking. It's about changing your mindset. That's what it is. If you see good in everything, the good things you are going to attract. And I am a living example of this. I live by this. If you are kind to people, people are going to be so kind to you. If you are nice to people, they are going to nice to you. But yes, you need to be careful who you hang out with. That is the most important thing. If you hang out with the negative people, you are never going to change anything about yourself. And during this process, I eliminate every relationship around me. And yes, every relationship around me. Why? Because everybody was keeping me stuck. I knew that I have a sensitive nature. If I listen and if I get into their drama, I'm going to be just like in their drama. I won't be able to change anything about me. So I knew it. I needed to make a change. And I made a change. And I'm so happy now. I talk to people at my terms, what type of conversation I'm going to have on my terms. I don't engage with negativity. As soon as somebody say anything bad about it, that person is dead to me. Because if somebody is negative about somebody else and they're telling you, remember, they're going to be negative about you as well. So this is why I just stop everything. I stop all the conversation that is not healthy, that is not helping me, that is not shaping my brain. Then what's the point? So today, I want you to do this simple thing. Visualize your beautiful life, whatever you want. If it's the weight that is bothering you, if that is something that is really haunting you and you know that you can change your life if you lose some weight, then go ahead, plan it out. You don't have to do it in 20 days. You don't have to do it in 75 hard. No, you don't have to do it. Take a year if you think that is more easier for you to do. Take as long as time you want. Nobody is coming. Life is not a marathon. Nobody is coming for you. Whatever that you want to do, visualize. If you want to make more money, then look ways to make money. Do you want to do a job? Do you want to do a side hustle? Do you want to do something else? Do you want to do a part-time job? Whatever that works with your schedule, with your lifestyle, do that. If you wanted to give a better life to your kid, then do that. Whatever that makes sense to you. If you want to quit your job, apply for a new job, then do it. Take the time and take these action and do the things. But before you do anything, I want you to start visualize every single detail about your life. What time your higher version wakes up. What are the things that she's doing? What are the books that she's reading? What type of clothes she's wearing? How does she look like? What is her actions? What she do on day-to-day basis? Is she working? Is she working from home? Is she going to the office? Is she not going to the office? What is that you wanted to do? Because a lot of people, when you ask them what is their higher version or what is their dream life, they have no idea. So this is why it's so important. You need to narrow down what you want in your life. What is that you don't like? You don't like to live at your particular city that you are currently living? Then find the ways to leave it. Find the ways to move out of the city. Maybe plan something else. If you wanted to move to US, if you don't want to move to US, you want to move somewhere else, you want to go to Europe, you want to go somewhere, wherever you want to go, plan it out because everything is possible in this world. Do you think when I started this business, I knew anything about it? No, heck no, I had no idea. I had no idea where am I going to get the bottles. I had no idea what type of the quality I'm looking for. I had no idea. But one thing I knew, that I'm a resilient person. I am going to find the answer and I'm going to take my time. It took me 1 year to launch my first product. And I'm so proud of myself because when I launched, it was the best product ever. I can put my name behind it. And why I make this video? Because I really wanted to help somebody. Because when I was looking for change, I was wishing that if there is anyone like me, like an ordinary person who changed their life, I want to watch their videos. I want to see it, how they look like, how they did it. And this is the same reason why I'm posting these videos, why I'm making this video, why I want you to make the change in your life, because I believe in you, that you can, because I did it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you find anything encouraging, share with your friends, share with anyone. Maybe do it together. Maybe change your life with your friend, with your sister, with your brother, whoever it is. But I so appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much.